Hey everybody, it's me. A while ago, I asked y'all if you would want to see some uncut runs, and I got a couple of likes on that community post. So this is going to be a little bit of an experiment. I'm going to post this as an uncut run, like no editing, just the video itself, and we're going to see how it does. If it does well, I might do one of these every week. I don't know. But it would be something relatively easy and fun for me to post. And it would be some content, you know? So, we're going to try it out. Just so you know, I am playing modded. Technically. Most of the mods that I'm running are purely cosmetic. I think I may have like one or two that changes some small mechanics in terms of like survivor skills and stuff like that. I know I have one that... Okay, so technically for magnetic accelerator right here, where all critical strike chance is converted into critical strike damage, there is a small math error in the game's code that gives you only half of the critical strike damage you're supposed to get, so I do have a mod that fixes that. The only other mods I can think of are, I have one which fixes Artificer's reload for her M1 to scale with her attack speed, and then I have one for Bandit which changes how some of the tweaks how some of Bandit's abilities kind of interact with movement and stuff like that. But I'm playing Railgunner for this one. I am a Railgunner main. I'm running H-44 Marksman and Cryocharge, as well as Concussion Device. These two right here are the alternates for the M2, which is technically an M1, but, you know. And then Cryocharge is the alternate for the special. And I'll probably kind of explain why I prefer those over the default ones as I'm playing. But I've yapped enough. Let's just get into this run. I'm literally just going to go straight for Mithrix if I can. And the video will end either when I die or when I beat Mithrix and escape the planet. Here we go. Ooh, Siphon Forest. I love this music. It's all good, though. All the music is good. All right. What have we got? That's the main reason why anybody runs a concussion device, is because you can use it for mobility. I don't really need... Oh, yes I do. There we go. Okay, so the main reasons that I love the H-44 Marksman is this right here. You can shoot multiple enemies without having to reload. It is less damage, and it is a shorter range scope, but it is much faster, and you can, for the most part, one-shot most of the small enemies anyway. Ooh, nice. That's actually really good for Railgunner, because if you can actually hit your shots, you've got guaranteed crits. And then in terms of Cryocharge, it does a decent... Ooh, I will take that. It does a decent amount of damage. It definitely doesn't do as much as Supercharge or whatever it's called. I honestly forget. But it also doesn't have that like 5-second period of not being able to shoot afterwards, which can get you killed pretty easily in some later stages if you don't have enough items or don't have the right items, or, you know, if you're struggling, basically. Soldier's Syringe is one of my favorite items in the entire game, and I'm so glad that I got it first stage. Because attack speed, that's literally just a damage buff. Especially, like, big targets. And also, for Railgunner, with her... Oh, goodness. Hang on. I can't hit anything. Goodness gracious. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Railgunner's primary, her default M1. This thing right here. Which I just screwed myself up with. If you get your attack speed high enough, you can... It has the tiniest little bit of knockback. But if you get your attack speed high enough, you can actually use it to fly around the map. Which I did actually post a video of me doing that. Which I think was like Risk of Rain 2 is perfectly balanced or something like that. Die. But yeah, I do love kind of flying around. And so Soldier's Syringe is great because it's good for, it's good pretty much on any character. The only character it doesn't really help is that what I think it is? Ooh, we got a gas printer. Okay. Very nice. I may just dump all of my white items into that printer because gas is amazing. Gas is probably like the best item in the game, or at least the best white item in the game. Don't get me wrong, I love me a Soldier's Syringe, but gas is just so much stronger. But as I was saying about Soldier's Syringe, the attack speed is good for pretty much every character in the game except Vanilla Artificer, because in Vanilla, her M1 does not scale, like the reload on her M1 does not scale with her attack speed. And so as you get more attack speed, she does not have a shorter reload. Unlike literally every other survivor. Like Bandit has a similar setup where Bandit, ooh, I'll take that. Bandit has to reload before he can shoot again. But that reload scales with his attack speed. So if you have a ton of attack speed items, then you will reload faster as well. I hope the audio's okay, because last time I did one of these, I believe it was when I had Macy play this. Ooh, that's a nice one. People were saying that the audio was off, and so I've been playing around with it, and hopefully it's better now. I need you to perish. I will take the needle tech. Because collapse is pretty nice. Collapse is pretty good. What's in here? Alright, not the greatest thing in the world, but I'll take it. Ow. I mean, it'll help me get more gold, for sure. But, like, I could have also used some, like, mobility stuff. Ooh, that's okay. Not my favorite green ever. Especially not with Railgunner, but it's alright, it's decent. Hang on, real quick. I'm gonna... I don't know, there's... No. Medium? Will that help? Ooh, that just looks ugly. Okay. Sorry. I know, like, this isn't... Yeah. We'll just leave it be. We'll just leave it be. I know it's not, like, the most fun thing to watch me play around with settings, but I did say that this was going to be unedited, and I'm going to hold myself to that. Because, like, this... Like, leaving it unedited would make it something that I can pretty easily do, like, just on a weekend. Ooh, key. That's nice. Give me that. Yeah. Okay. Like, I could pretty easily do this on a weekend when I have, like, a chance to, meaning that I could potentially get one out every week if y'all are interested in that. Let me know. Let me know down in the comments. I'm not even going to pick that up. Let me know down in the comments. I feel... I'm sorry. I feel really bad for saying that. I know that's, like, really annoying. People who are like, let me know down in the comments. I just want the algorithm to recognize that my video is popular and all that. I honestly don't care. I just want to make fun stuff, and if people enjoy it, great. That's awesome. If they don't, that's okay too. I honestly don't care how much this blows up or whatever. I don't care if it goes viral. I don't care. I just want to make some fun stuff, you know? And I really hope that you enjoy it. I know you'd probably enjoy it more if I could actually hit my shots. There we go. I don't think so. Okay, so also, fun thing about Cryocharge and Supercharge or Overcharge or whatever it's called, it actually has a bigger hitbox on it. So you can hit multiple weak spots on targets, even if they aren't quite, like, lined up with one another. And both of them are piercing. I think the other main advantage of the other, like, sniper over the H-44 is that it has piercing on it, which, you know, that's cool, but this thing fires faster. And you don't have to reload, which is nice. Ooh. We've also still got that gas printer that I need to decide what I'm going to do with it. I'm already seeing a good bit of collapse coming in, which is nice. Was I already up here? I don't think so. No, I was not, because these chests are not open. Ooh, nice. Anything that is like a speed item, like attack speed or movement speed. Ooh, nice. I love speed items. So like goat hoof, red whip, energy drink, anything like that. I will pick that up if I get the opportunity to do so. Also, I think everybody agrees that blind pests are probably the most annoying enemy in the game. At least all of my friends do. All the people I play with. Which, by the way, if you want to see me play with people, let me know. Hit the like button or something. I don't know. Just tell me you want... Just, like, literally, if you want to see more, please tell me. Because if you don't tell me, then I'm not going to make any more. Where... Would you die, please? What did we get? Leech? No thanks. Leech is okay, but I honestly don't need it. Ooh, that's a nice one. I'm wondering... Okay, I was over there because I can see the bison steak. I did not pick it up, and I don't think I'm going to. I mean, I could pick it up and scrap it later. Ooh, very nice. I'll pick it up and scrap it later. Or I could try my luck at the printer, because I haven't seen... Hang on. I haven't seen any shredders, is what I was going to say. I cut myself off because I heard the golem and was trying to shoot it. I haven't seen any scrappers or shredders, so I think I'm just going to try my luck at the gas and hope that it doesn't take my good whites, because those are really nice, but so is gas. And gas could be good for the boss here in a minute, which honestly I've been taking way too long on this stage anyway. I do have quite a few good items though, which is nice. I think we're gonna hit up this gas printer and then we're gonna try to get out of here as quickly as possible. Cross your fingers. It took the steak. The RNG has smiled upon me. Sticky bomb. Okay, that's all right. Okay, wish me luck. Stun grenade. All right, one more. Ah, it took the key. That's okay. I still have quite a few good white items, and also now I have like tons of gas. So this will be really nice. Watch this. Watch this. Okay, so I hit both of the golems there with that cryo charge is what I was saying. Watch this about. So that's the thing with cryo charge and overcharge or whatever. You can hit multiple enemies, and sometimes you can get lucky and hit multiple crit spots, even if they're not like super lined up, because it's got a much bigger hitbox. It also has, I think, Supercharge has a 1.5% proc coefficient, or 1.5. It has a proc coefficient of 1.5, which is like a 150% proc chance. Because like proc chance is it's a percentage, but represented as a decimal. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit this. Which I don't remember all of the math of how proc chance works. Ooh, that was some nice damage. This is the other reason why I like this sniper over the other one, is because it is good for just really quickly ukulele. It's good for really quickly getting bosses down and dusted. Give me that uke. Yeah, baby. Sorry, I keep having a million conversations because there's 15 different things going on, and I want to talk about all of them. There we go. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure of all the math that goes into proc chance, but I know like a proc chance of 1.0 is like standard chance to actually proc something. Proc coefficient of 1.0 is like your standard chance to proc something. So if something says it has a 10% proc chance, then it will actually proc 10% of the time. Whereas like some abilities with like a lower proc chance will proc it less than 10% of the time. But somehow if you have if you already have a 100% proc chance on whatever it is, then it will still proc 100% of the time, so I'm not quite sure how that math works. But that's what I've observed. Also, I'm running, one of the mods I'm running is better UI, so I can actually go in here and see, I can see, like, this heals for me for 8 HP per stack, and I can see it heals me for a total of 8 HP. I can see here that I have a total of 3 targets and a total radius of 20 meters. I can see here that I have a total radius of 28 meters and total damage, that's burn damage, of 450, which is crazy. Already pretty crazy. I'm spending too much time talking. I need to keep moving, otherwise I'm gonna die. Because I'm already 15 minutes into this run. Okay. Alright, stage 2. Here we go. Where are we? Ooh! We got the stage with the good music. I'm going to say that for every stage that I end up on. Unless it's sulfur pools. But, because, like, all of the music in this game is amazing. Props to Chris. Ooh, that's also a good printer. I'm going to wait to see if I find a shredder, though, because I do not want to give up my gas. Okay, we've already got some decent damage on my M1, which is nice. Are you feeling that framiness, too? Hang on. I'm sorry. It feels kind of framey, and I don't know why. Let me tick this down to half texture resolution, and we're going to tick this down to 2. Shadow distance we'll do medium. Shadow type we'll leave it at hard because that takes less processing power, and without shadows it looks really weird. LOD reduction, level of detail reduction, no, we'll just leave that off. Level detail bias, set that to high, I guess. We'll set that to high. What is this? Darkens corners to simulate bounced lights. Disabling will dramatically... Let's try that, and then let's turn this back up to ultra. Okay. That feels a little bit better. And it doesn't look much different, so... That said, I do appreciate it when actually... Ooh... That's a charged perforator. Ooh, if I get a yellow, I'm going straight for that printer. Charged perforator is amazeballs. I do appreciate it when actually changing a setting, a game's graphic settings actually does change how the game looks, because then you know that then you know that some thought went into the game's graphics and how it processes graphics. Like, there are a lot of games today, like AAA games specifically, where I will play at the lowest graphics, and then like I'll turn it up to high for a moment just to see how it looks, and I can see no visible difference. And that honestly kind of makes me frustrated, because it means that you're stealing my RAM for I don't know what, but whatever it is, it's not making the game look any prettier. Like, if you're going to take my RAM for graphics processing, it better at least make the game look prettier, you know? But, like, with this, with Risk of Rain 2 and with stuff like Deep Rock Galactic, I have noticed that when I change the graphics settings, it actually does change the game's appearance. And, like, higher graphics settings actually do make it look a lot prettier. Which is not to say I don't appreciate AAA games looking pretty on the lowest graphics. But what I am saying is, if I'm going to turn up the graphics, at least make it worth it, you know? That is fireworks and a war banner. What's on the other side? Monster Tooth, I'll take that. The music is so good. I wouldn't necessarily say this is my favorite track out of the Risk of Rain 2 soundtrack, but it's one of my favorites. We got another bison steak. Yay. If you're confused about why I'm disappointed in getting bison steak, it's because bison steak is the most pointless item in Risk of Rain 2. It literally just gives you 25 health. It does not scale. I am not picking up shaped glass. Thank you very much. It doesn't scale with your health. It just gives you an extra 25% health, which late game will not help you. And most of the time, early game will not help you. I'm going to see if I can peg this guy. Get dead. Idiot. I can't hit my shots. I'm sorry. There we go. Oh, actually. Ooh, we got a red. Okay, this run is looking up already. Shattering Justice is a good one, too. Especially for, like, bosses and stuff. That's a lot of blind pests. But I have a lot of gas. So we're okay. You know what I could do? If I can find a cleansing pool, I could try giving... Ow, hey. Stop that. I could go back and get that shaped glass and see if it would take that and not the Eulogy 0. But even if... Actually, no. I'd trade Eulogy 0 for a pearl. I would trade Eulogy 0 for a pearl. Because pearls are very nice. Okay, I'm feeling good about this run. Because I can use my normal M1 for the cleanup of smaller enemies. So that feels nice. I'm gonna keep moving though, because I don't want to get cornered. And I can wait. How much was this? 230? Dang it. Not quite enough. Not quite enough money. Oh, the music is so good though. Makes me feel something, you know? Really gets me in the mood. For nothing in particular. Just die, would you? Oh, I'm fine, actually. Oh, that gas is nice. Okay, that's another reason why people hate blind pests, is because, and blind pests and blind vermin, is because they jump around a lot, and so it makes them hard to hit. Like, I'm playing as Railgunner, which is very much precision-based, but even on characters like Bandit or Commando, they're really hard to hit. Huntress, you have a little bit less of a problem, because Huntress tracks everything. But also, Huntress doesn't have great range, so... You know, Blind vermin are vermin and I can talk. Another bison steak! Yay! Oh my gosh. Ooh, mocha's nice though. Blind vermin, I was trying to say, are honestly the worst offenders when it comes to jumping around a lot and being hard to hit, but also they're melee only, so that kind of balances out. Blind pests, on the other hand, are ranged. Not only are they ranged, they fly, and they flap around quite a bit. No, you don't get to live. I heard you. Die. You pestilence upon Petrichor 5. Ooh, is that more mochas? Ooh, there's 2. Oh my gosh, there's 2 and a gas. Okay. I'm gonna wait to open that up, see if I can maybe snag a credit card. More needle tick. 20% chance to collapse, baby. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna check up here for... Oh, there's another yellow printer. Interesting. Another red. Okay, that's ICBM, so, you know, not... It's a good item, it's just not gonna help me right now because I don't have any missiles or missile items. Ooh, crowbar. Crowbar. What do you got in here? Is that... Okay, that's not... I'm not too disappointed about missing out on that. It's okay. It's an okay item. What is it called? I forget. Mixed mired urn. Yeah. I'm not too disappointed about missing out on mired urn. It's an okay item. It's not a bad item. But there are better yellows, for certain. Like, either of the perforators are good. Is there... Oh, man. There's no equipment barrels, which means I'm not getting a credit card. So I've got to decide between a mocha or a gas. I think I'm going to go for the mocha. Because I would love some more attack speed. Because that's just a straight up direct damage increase, which will be good for bosses, especially since I'm about to tick up into very hard. So, yeah. I also didn't see any cleansing pools, which is unfortunate. I heard you. I don't know if y'all can hear him or not because of the whole audio thing. Hopefully, it should be pretty balanced. I did do a couple of tests before I started going. Okay. Did I check up there? I don't remember. Did I check up there? I'm gonna go look, just to be sure. Oh, also, I didn't finish this thing. Yeah. So we do have a couple of things to do over here. I heard you. I don't think so. The heavy is dead. And I killed him. By the way, in case you were curious, I have all but I think 3 or 4 achievements in this game. And so I haven't killed a scavenger as Acrid. I have not dunked a Clay Dune Strider as Rex. And I don't have the one for Jester of the Drowned, which is a lunar item. Which I think the challenge is like, kill 20 hermit crabs by chasing them off the edge of the map. That That one's going to take some planning in order to get, probably. I can't remember what the other one that I don't have is, but I think there's one more that I'm missing. But I have most of the items and abilities unlocked. Like, I've completed all of the challenges for pretty much every character except for Acrid and Rex. Which, the challenges that I haven't completed, I just said what they were. They're too far. I'm not even going to worry about it. Not even going to worry about it. Okay. We're up into very hard now, so might as well just go and get it over with. And hope that I don't die. Oh, hey, Beetle Queen! How'd you like some ice in your face? Oh, there's two of them. I probably should have guessed that. Just given that we're up into very hard. And I have been here for almost 30 minutes. Where is the other Beetle Queen, is the question. There you are. How you doing? Would you like some ice in your face? No? Too bad. Oh, gosh. See, the thing with Beetle Queens, they don't move. Or if they do, it's like really slow. But they spawn in a lot of ads. A lot of extra enemies. And, oh, see, she did move. There we go. Most of the enemies that they will spawn in will be Beetle Guards, which aren't the toughest enemy. I think that would have to go to the Clay Templars, just because they have a ridiculous attack speed and they hit pretty hard. But Beetle Guards can be a challenge early on. Especially if they're elites, which once you start getting elite Beetle Queens, the Beetle Guards that they spawn in will also be elites. I'm just going to go, because I'm wasting a lot of time talking, and I'm probably going to die this run because of it. Like, this was only stage 2, and I'm already 30 minutes in. Ooh! Is there a TC-280 here? Hello? Oh! I called it. Die. You did, son. You too. You must die. I see you. Ooh. I'm not doing a lot of damage to you, am I? And also, you're jumping around like a freaking little child. Take advantage of this war banner here for a minute. Woo! Hi there. Okay, so we're starting to get to the point in the run where I'm probably going to spend less time talking and more time trying to stay alive. Just a heads up. I will still try to give some commentary just because I know I don't need that, but okay. Just because I know that the video is going to be boring without commentary, because it's not supposed to be a no commentary video. I'm going to go ahead and do that. But if I don't pay attention, I will die. And talking and paying attention are mutually exclusive sometimes. I've made a mistake. Please don't hurt me. I have a family. Please. Okay, he dead. Can we get some gas going? Can we get some gas going? Can we get some gas going? And some ukulele, actually. Ukulele's nice, too. Nice. Okay. Whew. All right. Got a lot of money. Ooh, that's nice. That's really nice, actually. So, fun fact. You don't actually have to scope in with the special in order to hit crit spots. If you know generally where they are, you can kind of aim for that spot and still hit it, even if you're not scoped. It's just a lot easier to hit it if you are scoped. But also, if you're scoped, you can't see stuff like that. Sneaking up behind you. Okay. Let's see what's over here. We got a damage chest? Yeah, damage. What's inside you? No thanks. No thanks. I'm good. I am good. I do not want to do an egocentrism run right now. I mean, I could, and it would probably be really funny. But I'm not gonna. Where did that chrono bobble go? Oh, hi. How are you? How much did I need for that TC280? Was it like 2,000 something? I think it was like 2,000 something. The squid turrets are okay. They're an okay item to have. Hi! Could you all just die, please? Yeah, thank you. Okay. Oh. Chest down here. More gas! That's very nice. Okay, how much do I need for you, friend? 2,600. Okay. That's gonna be a minute, but I will pick you up because you are pretty nice to have. Okay. We need about 500 more. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. I also just noticed that the hammer is on my on the side of my gun, which I don't think I've really seen that before. Or at least I haven't noticed it. I will say, like, okay, so I have been playing a good bit of Risk of Rain. There's a scrapper. I can get rid of my bison steak. I have been playing Risk of Rain Returns, which is a remake of the original Risk of Rain, which is a 2D platformer version of the roguelike formula that they've got going and that they used in Risk of Rain 2 here, where it's like the gameplay loop is kill monsters to get gold, use gold to open chests to get items to be stronger, and be stronger to kill more monsters. It uses the same formula, but it's a different format, where it's like 2D platformer style instead of 3D shooter style. And, like, that's not to say that it's a bad game. It's a great game. I love it. It is actually harder than Risk of Rain 2, I will say. Like, I've beaten Risk of Rain 2 on Monsoon multiple times, obviously, because I've got, like I said, I've got the mastery challenges for all of the survivors, but I have yet to actually beat Risk of Rain Returns on Monsoon. I can pick up this guy now. Hi, be my friend. Because I don't have any. Sorry, that joke was supposed to be funny, but it was really honestly just kind of sad. Anyways. What was I saying about Risk of Rain Returns? I've been playing a lot of it recently. And I completely forget what point I was going to make about that. Oh, I remember. Sorry, ADHD brain moment there. Whoa, jeez. As if I haven't been having ADHD brain moments this entire recording. Basically, what I was going to say is that instead of showing all of your items on your character in Risk of Rain Returns, they'll give you an indication of the buffs that the items give you, but they won't show you the actual item itself, except for a few items, like things like Prophet's Cape and some other items as well will actually appear on your character, but most of them you'll just see some sort of like indication of the buff that you get. Whereas in Risk of Rain 2, you see all of your items on your character somewhere. And I like how they did that. I do like how that looks, and like how you can tell how long someone's been in a run by just looking at how many items are on their character. You don't even necessarily need to look up at the top to see all of their items. You can just tell that they've got some crazy items by looking at how their character appears. Okay, I think I should probably go ahead and do this. It looks like we might be going to Newt. Which, actually, before I do this then, I'm going to go shred some greens. Because if there's a good red item, I want it. I might also shred some whites as well, so I can get some good greens. No, please don't kill me. Oh my... Aw. Ouch! And that is all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, the video is going to end either when I kill Mithrix and win, or I die. And I have died. So that is going to end it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please let me know so that I know to make more of these. I may go ahead and make a couple more anyways and post them this week. But like, if you want to see this as like a video every week kind of thing, do let me know about that. But yeah, that's it for me. I'm dead. And so, the run and the video must come to a close. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!